Good day and welcome to your favorite sport program on TV, 360 Sport. It's been a wonderful moment with all our viewers across the globe for always keeping in touch with 360 Sport, and we talk about all the trending sport in the global sporting fraternity. I'm Mudashiru Shitu. So we'll be looking at the Olympics as we know that this is the month of the Olympics where the world is gathering together to get the best of the best when it comes to Olympics. The medals to be won, the records to be broken, the dreams to be achieved. There are a lot of things to be done at the Olympics between who is going to stand on the podium in each of the sports. But there's so much about the Olympics. And I will be talking with Dr. Martin Morgan, who is an African sports consultant on the Olympics. And this is with a little focus on Team Nigeria at the 2024 Paris Olympic. It's good to have you on the show, Dr. Morgan. So let's go straight to the first question of the day. What's your expectation from Team Nigeria at the Paris 2024 Olympics? What do you expect from the old team?
Our expectation is high because we've been following it up for a very long time. The preparation has been top notch. And despite the fact that you have about 6 or 7 new entrants into rookies, I'm recording rookies into the team Nigeria, there's that belief that, yes, our guys will be able to do well. And today we're supposed to have the Falcon playing. So for me, as at this moment in time, I am very optimistic about Team Nigeria. I think there's no cause for alarm. No cause for alarm. All the allowances and the payment and the campsite have been well prepared. The teams are already in Paris. The Falcon arrived to Toulouse about 2 days ago, and the teams already in Team Nigeria is already in Paris. And we are trying to work out and see what will be the next thing to be done. So the expectations are high, and we just have to go with it.
Dr. Morgan, what sports should we be expecting medals? What sport? I mean, Nigeria is participating about 38 sports, but what sport should we be expecting medals?
For me, I keep on saying that I have my hope on the 4x4, the relay team for women. I have a very high expectation. I also have a little bit of I have expectation also on wrestling. On the tennis. Then wrestling used to be also one of our strongholds. In that 4 area, I'm thinking about that. Then we have the hurdles. We are also thinking the track and field. The star girl of the moment, that is where the expectation is. But though her last event, she came in second. I think she just reserving herself to avoid being burnt out before the Olympic proper. I think that is just what is happening.
Now to the trending story report on Toby being appointed as the flag bearer of Team Nigeria. That means we also know that Anolu Akpo is the team captain. What does this mean? Are they the right? I mean, they're right, but is this a good decision by the sport ministry?
Some time ago, even early the week, I think our star girl should also be a flag bearer. Then we will have another person who can join. Initially, I was thinking about Aruna, the tennis guy, but unfortunately, he went to the other side. So for me, I think at this moment, there's nothing we can do about that. It's not bearing the flag of the team captain. What happened, let's go to the event and showcase the best you can. I think they got the best they could. And for us, it's just for us to get the results.
There's not been so much issue about differences in bonuses, the camp allowances, what are to be paid and what are not to be paid. There have not been so much issues on that. But what's the target? Let me use the target for that state, for that war, for the very fact that what should this athlete be expecting if they win gold, win silver, or win bronze medal?
I think so far this is one of the best Olympics year we had, where there's no rumor. I think about, if I'm not mistaken, 12 billion or whatever was earmarked for this team. If I'm not mistaken, but still check my record. But then the bottom line here is that There's no crisis about allowances. There's no crisis even in their playing tour and the rest in their own various locations. All those things have been set out and they have been given. So I think recently the House of Reps doled out about 100 million. And now it is expected that each player gold medal is $5,000, silver 3,000, and bronze I think it's 2,000. So for me, I don't allow that type of motivation to divide the team. If I was in that official, I would have said that we should downplay the issue of money, because I think it can divide and the team spirit will not be there. All said and done, it has been earmarked, but then we just have to do that, and we expect the best from them. I am very certain that they should be able to do something.
Then what kind of man is the sport minister, John Ennon? This is the first time we're having a sport minister since demarcation, since separation of the sport ministry with the youth ministry. It was the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Now, the Minister of Sports Development. What kind of man is he?
The present sport minister is a man manager, and he played the role of a father figure. If you have been in the team or with them, you understand that he has played that role. I think that is the difference. That's the difference between the various ministers we had. He has been very proactive. He has his own plans. He came in in terms of development. That is why there's no scandal of any sort, even the kids and the rest, no scandal. So Mr. Sunday Dare and Dalong, they played their role at the various capacity within that time. So we cannot have every season there's a different perspective. The season and the time change from different perspective. So now it's a continuum. You use it to correct, to avoid the lapses that happened ahead before taking over. So the current sport minister for me is an astute administrator, and he's proactive. He has the listening ears from those that matter in the power, and he gets his thing done. For now, there's not been any huge scandal or whatever we can think of. So let's do with him. Let's support him, because he's giving us, he has been with the players. We even saw in Abidjan when we were in Cote d'Ivoire for AFCON, where prior to that, he came in, let's do it again. Even some of us were even wondering, what are we going to do with the Super Eagles? But at the end of the day, we came in second. And that was a very beautiful golden silver after a very long time. So we saw that also in Ghana, African Games. We saw how he was also even dining, eating with the athletes. So he was always in all events that Nigeria participated. It was like a father figure. So that in link, and all the athletes are giving all their allowances. There's never any case of somebody will tell you that, oh, I'm being this is not it's not there. The arrangement has been top notch. So we should give it to him. When somebody does good, he may not be the best, but then at this moment, we just have to support him and let him move on the way it is. So there's no scandal. I know that we press guys, we always look for the negative, but then there's no negative. No news is bad news, but the news so far is good news. So let's see what Paris will have for us. We saw in Accra, we saw in Douala what happened. So we should be able to give him that support.
And still on the sport minister, what has he achieved?
Well, for me, I'm not going to blow his trumpet. No, it's a continuum. It's work in progress. It's just 1 year they have been there, and he came in with a CWES plan. He has his 6-point agenda. We call it CWES. So if you have been able to do that in that way within that period from then to now, you should be able to now understand that, yes, he has done well. If you want to use that benchmark as at that period. So it's like I say, it's a continuum. And I agree. He moved his office to MK Abiola Stadium for easy accessibility. And now you can see that edifice, they are taking care of it. There some may be work in progress like the National Stadium. There are other things that involve and the rest trying to do things done. I feel that at this point in time, we should be able to say, fine, you have done well, but in this area, you need to improve. Except you have other things you want him to improve upon, which you can outline. So let's look at it.
Thank you. And we now go to one topic that a lot of people are really not the one we really talk about, but I trust you that you probably give us your own opinion on WADA, the anti-doping agency. World Anti-Doping Agency, some 3 weeks ago or thereabouts, there was, we are skeptical that perhaps we might be not fly the green, white, green color in Paris, but whatever decision has been postponed. So, but tell us the latest update, and should Nigerians be happy that this is one of the best Olympics so far?
There's still that need for us to put some of these institutions, some of these needed requirement in place so that we can avoid the subsequent. You can escape one, may not escape two, because you have to put your house in order. You have to put everything, so we can also advocate and indicate the athletes and say, fine, this is what we do. Now they are having data of young athletes, even from the one they got from Asaba during the youth national youth games. So you can see that this is all some of those things. If it's well annexed, we should be able to have. We are going with now even in the Olympics, we have a canoe kayak. We are going somewhere. Then if we have a one for cycling. So these are some of those things we should know. But for WADA, our athletes too need to be informed that this is society. Currently, we have almost 6 or 7 Nigerian athletes who are on that ban from various bans on as related anti-doping exercises. So these are some of these advocacy we ought to do for all our athletes, both the ones in schools and the ones who are already the elite ones. So this is the way I look at it.
Thank you very much for your time. We'll go on this quick break, and when we come back, we still have Dr. Martin Morgan. And if you're just joining us on this wonderful show, we'll be talking about the Olympics. A lot of us are optimistic. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, so a lot of us are optimistic that Nigeria will do so well in this Olympic. And if you want to be part of the show, you can just join us on all our social media platform, X account, Instagram, Facebook, and not forgetting Instagram. This is a moment where you can continue your conversation. You can do hashtag 360sport or hashtag TV360. Don't go away.
Corruption not in my country.
Hello. Alahaji. Right now I'm in Abuja. No. Hello? Adamu. Right now I'm in Kano. Yes. When I get back, I will just call you. Look, what is wrong with you? I'm talking on the phone and you are gesticulating and doing. What's wrong with you?
Daddy, where exactly are we as we speak?
Are you alright? This is Lagos.
Well, you just lied to someone that we're in Abuja.
Keep quiet. Who told you you can tell an elderly person is lying?
Daddy, you just lied. And by lying, you're raising corrupt children for the future of Nigeria. That is corruption, not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
In the last 3 years, we have built a multi-purpose center, which is the envy of all in our constituency. And I can tell you that the people who are living there are already enjoying it.
Guy, do you think what this man just said is true? See, I seriously doubt. I'm sure it's one of those their silly lies.
And wait, do you know there's a way to find out if these things he's saying is true or not? This is the Construct app. It gives people like us a sure way to track implementation of constituency projects. It gives valid and verified information on location of projects, amounts allocated, amount funded, the level of job done, and even the profiles of concerned legislators. You and I can post directly on this app.
Are you serious?
This is the Go-To app if you want to know how our Commonwealth is being expanded by the government.
Wow. Let's even see if what this man said is true. Show me.
The Construct app is developed by Other Paper Nigeria with support from USAID and is available on both Google Play Store and Apple Store.
And it's true.
Of course, I told you.
Yeah, welcome back. It's been a wonderful moment, and we're speaking with Dr. Martin Morgan on the Olympics and a bit focus on Team Nigeria. He has been giving us incisive and revelating stories and in-depth analysis on Team Nigeria at the Olympics. Dr. Martin, thank you for holding on to us. Now, this is a critical question. The effect of the economic situation, the hardship in the economy, do you think it will have an effect on the level of followership and viewership of from the Nigerian perspective? I believe that there'll be lesser Nigerians in terms of numbers that'll be watching the Olympic because of the economic situation. Do you believe that?
Despite the country challenges, the economic challenges we are facing now, once it comes to game sports, despite that, the Nigerian people will still have time. They may not come in openly to the glaring, but they still have part of their heart tuned to them. Mostly if the Nigerian contingents are doing well, it tells you that yes, we'll come back. Because that is why I keep on saying sports as a tool, the government should be able to harness and use sports to export it to a point that we should be able to get us united. It's not all this other political and changing the national anthem and the rest. It's not what matters. What matters is we should be able to prepare our sport as a tool of unity. It is when sports is going on, mostly football. Nobody asks who scores the goal. Is it a northerner that score, a southerner that score? You just hear Nigeria has scored. It's just the same thing when you see Nigeria on the track running. You keep on shouting, up Nigeria, go on. Nobody's asking, where is Miriam Onyali from? Where is Okabare from? Where is Amosun from? No. We just call say Nigeria. So this is the spirit I think sport is giving. If you were in AFCON, you'll have seen how even Nigerians in those countries were entertaining other Nigerian visitors with their own money.
Before we round up, Dr. Martin Morgan, I'll give you a task. Yes. I'm asking, just imagine yourself in front of Nigerians and encouraging them to be part of the Olympics. Sports is a unifier when it comes to Nigerians. It has united the world. I don't want to say so much about this economy today, but I want you to encourage Nigerians to keep faith with Team Nigeria at the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Sharing Nigerian contingent in any assignment is a national assignment for everybody, as far as we're a Nigerian or African. So for me, the only thing I'm telling even you who are also on the other side of it, you have a role to play. And what is the role? Sharing them, whether it's going your way or not going your way, but just have that belief that they will do you proud. So this is what the athlete needs. If you're even playing soccer or football and you hear the crowds cheering you, you get motivated. So that is that motivation we need from everybody. As far as Paris Olympics is going to be one of the best we have. Before that, the Centenary Olympic going back to Paris within that period. And there are a lot of innovation going on in Paris. There's a lot of things people were expecting. About 15 million people, 15 million viewers expected in Paris. Even the business side of it is expected that they spend almost but we are going to rack almost $7 to $12 million. So this is where this Paris Olympic is unique. Paris is a city, a very pretty city. It's a city of love. It is where I'm sure a lot of relationship will be built. It's going to be where people will renew their relationship. So this is the spirit of the Olympics. Olympic gives you all. You need that Olympic spirit. So you have to watch, you have to participate as a Nigerian, as an African, as a human being. Participate in this Olympic with 206 countries coming in. So we should be able to understand that, yes, this is how it is. So Olympics is for all. It's not a regular game. It's the best fiesta. It's the best fiesta you have once in every 4 years. So just that that is one Olympic is and you start preparing for the next one. But in Nigeria, we are very reactive. That is another thing we have seen there. But now we should have been prepared. With this contingent we have, I believe every Nigerian should just give them that kudos, cheer them up, and let's see, no matter how that podium finish is what matters.
Thank you very much, Dr. Martin Morgan, for your time, for your dedication and your in-depth analysis on this. Thank you very much. We've been speaking with Dr. Martin Morgan. He's a popular sport commentator in Nigeria. He's a linguistic and he has done so much for the development of sport. He will probably also be joining us soonest to still talk about the Olympics. And if you're joining us for the first time, and if you are just joining us not for the first time, or you just came into watching us at this moment as we're trying to round up the program, the conversation doesn't stop. You can check us on our X account, Instagram, Facebook. These are moments where you will not forget. And you can use the hashtag 360sport. Not forgetting hashtag TV360, where we give you all the best in the world of sport. And I'm sure if you have a comment or you have anything to say about the program, or you want to talk about past sport program, you can still join. We will definitely reply your messages. And that's all we're taking for today's program. Same time next time. Same time next week. We'll be giving you all what you need to know in the world of sport. I'm yours faithfully, Mudashiru Jitsu. Bye for now.